Ladies and gentlemen of EPW, my name is the glorious Tanner McDavid. I'm joined by the team captain of Team VXW, NK Gunn. What is up? Not much, my friend. Anyway, you know, it's kind of surprising. I made that video of saying why I turned on EPW, even trash talked them on social media, and yet no video response. That nothing has shown up on YouTube, and I'm just like, what is going on with it? I tell you what, they must be scared. They must be accepting defeats.
They have to be.
They have to be. This is a losing battle going on here.
Yeah, they're fighting a losing battle.
Golly, you know what? The reason why we're coming out here making this video, because they do not have the gall to, you know, try and put forth effort into making this a big deal. Because this is EPW versus VXW. And they're not even trying. They're accepting defeat. So you know what? This is to try and help rile them up a little bit. So you know what? I say it's time for, and let's get the title on, the VXW Roasts Team EPW. So, first on the docket is the team captain herself, Kristen. Where do I begin with this one? You know what? I will go ahead and say this. Kristen, the only reason why you have that title is because I made your picks. Yes, you picked Ronda and Becky all by yourself, but the rest of the picks, I made for you. So you're welcome for the title. But that's all I gotta say on that one.
Oh
so.
Man, I could go into detail here.
Oh, whoa. Okay. I understand this is roast and everything, but I'm going to call a switch up on this one because she is still my woman.
Fair enough.
So let's move on. So, next up we have the former champ herself, Miss Texas girl, Debbie. Alright, Debbie, you know what? You had a good run with the title, but you know what? You've shown you can't hold on to that thing. One and done. One and done.
You know what they call that?
What's that?
A paper champion.
Oh, paper champion. Oh.
Yeah. That win was a fluke.
A fluke.
Yeah,
It was a fluke. Okay. You know what, Debbie? You know, you say everything is bigger in Texas. You might want to adopt that policy when it comes to the number of predictions you get right. So you give that a chance, and you might get that title again.
You know, she couldn't even hold on to it at the all-women's pay-per-view when we were out of it.
We were out of it.
That was her best chance.
That was the major competition right there. You even said it yourself that the major competition for you, Debbie, was me. I was out of the running. Though I did pick for Kristen, so, you know, fair enough. I did, sure. Alright, up next is the Dark One himself. Jordy Dark Kevin Owens. Oh, spooky, oh, dark,
You're so dark.
The shadow realm. Ah. You know what, Jordy? I haven't seen too much out of you with this gimmick, dude. Okay, you claim that you're just a new person. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let them know.
What?
Okay. Yeah, 4 kids called.
Oh.
They want their gimmick back.
Oh. You see, Jordy, we haven't seen anything dark out of you, man. I'm telling you, it's a less crappy gimmick, but the same crappy picks. You gotta change that up, man. I mean, come on. It's been about 1.5 years since you've actually won a title. I mean, come on. You gotta do something a little different than that.
I just want to banish your gimmick to the Shadow Realm.
Now, with these last two, I've decided to lump them together. The diva, Ashley Pierce, and the dancing queen, Whitney Schuler. Because, to be honest, one without the other, they are completely non-existent because they have to thrive off of each other to stay relevant.
I mean, the only time they were relevant is when they teamed with you as the Royals.
I mean, you know what? Thank you. Because, again, this is another reason why I joined Team VXW. Because they actually acknowledge what I have done, all the editing, all the things I did to help bring up the EPW. And did I get any recognition? Did I get any thanks? No, I didn't get anything. I was so tired of this. No, I have to say this. No, you will not tell me to calm down.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I'm good.
Let's finish.
Yep.
Anyway, wrap this up.
Yeah, it's about them. It's about them. So, again, back to YouTube, because it seems like that's all you all ever want to do is just bring it back to you all. And yet, what is there to cut back to? You all are nothing. You are nothing but knockoff bootleg Bellas. But with even less talent and even less smarts than them. At least they knew how to use their brains to get ahead in the WWE. While you two haven't done anything like that to get ahead in the EPW. You know what, now that come to think of it, it's been so long since you two actually held on to a championship. Actually, it's been over a year since you've won a title. It was back in August of last year whenever you won the EPW Raw Championship. Actually, you know what? That was even further back than that. But, you know, regardless, I'll tell you what. And then Whitney is coming up on a year since you've held on to a title. Because if I can recall, I beat you for the EPW Ultimate Championship, which, in fact, you tried to cash in on Mason, and you failed.
You mean cash in? This?
Yes, that! The Money in the Bank briefcase. And yet, you still lost. You lost on the cash in. You knew your predictions weren't that great, but yet you still cashed in. Again, going back to the whole not using your brain. So I'll tell you what, you're going to come in and you're going to say that you're better off without me. Well, you're in for a rude awakening. Because I want to prove once again why I am one of the top guys in the EPW. You're going to realize, shoot, the EPW was really dumb to shove me away. Because you know what? We here at Team VXW, we stand together.